Hey YouTubers, it's Influence here, bringing you all another review on the much anticipated ACR 6.8 on Bakara Team Defender. Pretty much my first opinion about this gun is that it is the best assault rifle in the game. It is the king of all assault rifles by far. No other assault rifle touches this gun by a mile. Pretty much the key features about this gun is that it has a more than an average fire rate for an assault rifle. This has an extremely fast fire rate for assault rifle wise. More of the stronger assault rifles in the game actually tend to shoot slower, but this gun he happens to have more of a punch. I mean, it just happens to shoot faster. I apologize. It happens to shoot faster. Also, its damage. This gun packs an enormous punch, especially when it's fire rate combined. This gun, I mean, they just perfect each other completely. I mean, it's not balanced at all. This is probably one of the most underbalanced assault rifles in the game. No lie. And it's only locked at level 50. So when you have this gun, and last but not least, its recoil is insanely low. This has the smallest recoil out of any gun in the game, regardless. Not even the inF touches this gun. This gun has less recoil than that. This gun also has a smaller spread than most other assault rifles as well. This is the most accurate gun in the game, even though the stats say it's not. And they say that inF is, I think, or maybe they're tied. But this gun is the most accurate assault rifle, and this is pretty much the most accurate gun in the game, excluding sniper rifles. And the MK14 battle rifle. So, pretty much the other thing about this gun is that if you had this gun and, let's say, an AK-47 long range, this gun would win because it has smaller spread and less recoil. You can actually manage to hold down the trigger at longer ranges and do just fine with it. That's the glory of this gun. You know, the spread stays consistent in a small tight circle. It has no recoil at all, so it does not jump. It only stays in one constant spot. The only reason that the gun would jump up is if you were hit and it caused you to jump up. This gun also has a hella cool reload animation. It's one of the fastest out of any gun in the game, especially assault rifles. Only the inF also touches this gun when it comes to reload. But this gun is just pretty much pop out the clip and pop one back in. That's what it does. That's it. I mean, you don't pull the clip out; it just falls out and you pop another one in, which also makes this gun ideal with sleight of hand. It also has a smaller cock rate. So let's say that you don't have to pull the cock back as long. It's just one little quick jump and you're done. So like I said, this gun is pretty much the king of all assault rifles. No, this is pretty much the gun that you would use assault rifle wise. It is the most versatile for close ranges, long ranges, medium ranges, you name it. Especially paired with Marksman Pro, this gun is just, the ACR 6.8 is just the best, and I will say that over and over again. So pretty much what its damage is a 4.3 out of 5. This gun is exactly the strongest hitting assault rifle in the game, but it can still get the job done just like no tomorrow. This gun actually has a pretty solid hit, and its damage ratio is not that bad. It tends to stay consistent at longer ranges, maybe excluding maybe 1-2 extra bullets, but that's it. Its fire rate is actually a 4.7 out of 5. It has one of the fastest fire rates out of any assault rifle in the game. So that would actually make it ideal with combined with its damage. Its recoil is pretty much a 10.0 out of 5. This gun has literally no recoil at all. It has pretty much 0 recoil, 0 spread. Its spread is also a 5.0 out of 5. Same size I can eat on this gun, however. That's actually not very necessary because its spread is so small anyway. Even when you hip fire, there's not a problem with it at all. In this gameplay, you'll actually see what I mean as I use the gun, and I know at times I use the MP9. That's just because I run out of ammo on this. So please just excuse the MP9 for the couple of minutes or seconds that it's out. I apologize for that. But I'm gonna use ACR through this whole gameplay, and as you can see in the video, it has no recoil at all at longer ranges. It pretty much has a high damage point combined with its fire rate. So you wouldn't really have to worry about you wouldn't really have to worry about the recoil. Mainly because, I mean, even though it's a strong gun, the recoil doesn't jump at all. It's just a consistent spot, so you don't have to worry about the recoil jumping due to the damage in its fire rate. With this gun, the ideal map for this would be really Bakara, maybe Hard Hat, other maps, Lockdown for sure, Lockdown and Interchange. Those would probably be some of the 4 ideal maps. If you have any other maps that you think would deserve that, then just let me know, and then we can then I'll know. But those are the 4 main things I use. I mean, the 4 main maps I use with this gun. So moving on along, this gun is actually unlocked at level 50. So it's actually about 10 levels past the halfway mark when it comes to your prestige. So you can actually, this gun, I wouldn't say relatively early, but I wouldn't say relatively late either, because honestly, I think that, in my opinion, this should be pretty much the last rifle that you unlock because it's so damn good. But that's just my opinion. The iron sights on this gun, this tend to be a little bit more crowded than the SCAR and the other iron sights, but they're still pretty accurate. I mean, at times they might get annoying, but they can still get the job done. Also, tap firing with this gun, it's not really necessary, but if you pretty much just want to, pretty much just finish off your accuracy completely, then I would recommend tap firing. It's not needed by the slightest means, so please do not tap fire if you think it's needed. It's really not needed at all. I promise you that. For those of you who probably haven't used the ACR, which I'm pretty sure all you have, I mean, if you haven't, then you must be crazy. So for those of you who haven't used the ACR, just try this gun out, and I promise you will love it. This is, quite frankly, the proest. I mean, I guess it's the most pro assault rifle out there. I mean, a lot of people use it just because it's good. I mean, it's not exactly balanced, but no one really complains about when they have FMGs and PP90s and other noobish guns in the game. I mean, I saw Kimbos in this game, all over me, all around me and everything else. So, but I mean, I wasn't really complaining. So with this gun, you should have the perfect time with it. Honestly, it should not give you any troubles at all. Maybe it does tend to eat up ammo a little faster. I mean, especially when you're killing multiple people at once, it does tend to eat up ammo. But that shouldn't be much of a problem. Like I said, it has the fast reload in the game. So if you were going against someone who had the AK-47 and then the ACR in a reload match, you would win. So there's no really no reason to worry about that. This gun, for the preferences I would recommend on it is really, it doesn't need any proficiency. This is one of those guns that are just so great by themselves. But I tend to use attachments with the extended mag and silencer. The silencer doesn't really tend to take away from the damage all that much, and it keeps the recoil even a little bit lower than what it already is, so you don't have to really worry about that. It also conceals your position, so we don't have to worry about that either. And the extended mags, of course, is just for the extra ammunition that you get on stock and the 15 round extra that you get in a magazine. As you can see, that I just got my Moab using probably about 5-6 kills. Maybe, yeah, probably 5-6 kills with MP9 and 19-20 with the ACR. So I mean, pretty much with the ACR, bro, or for you ladies and gentlemen out there, this gun is just so great. It is so great. Just use this gun. Please tell me. I mean, if you haven't used it, just use it. And if you do use it, keep on using it, because this is the gun that will get the job done no matter what. So, honestly, I'm surprised I give this gun such high praise, but it deserves it. So, for you new users out there, for you people who are just not subscribing to my channel or whatever, try this gun out. I know this gun was, kind of anticipated for a review. I've heard a couple of people ask about it. So, yeah. But, anyway, this review's coming to an end, guys. I enjoyed bringing you all it very much. So, I hope you all enjoyed it myself. I enjoyed giving it to you all. So, I guess without me saying anything else, I guess I would assume, you guys stay influenced. That's pretty much what I say at the end of my video. So you guys stay influenced. Stay tuned for more reviews and everything, and I'll try to bring you all more. So pretty much what I can say is thanks, guys, and stay subscribed. Like, share with your friends. Thanks.